Hello, good evening, my viewers. We want to welcome you to uh, another live podcast of Great Overcomers Parish here in Brighton. We started this series 2 weeks ago. We briefly talked about well-being in a general context, just to test how the program would be shaped. And then last week we talked about how to maintain peace in the midst of a pandemic. And then it was a very lively and then entertaining session. We had some very impressive contributions from our viewers, and I remember we had Brother Uyi on board with us, and then he also shared the platform with us. He shared some practical life example how he is coping or how he coped with the previous lockdown. And then he said, since that went well, he believed this is just basically using the same tools and strategies. So for him, I remember him mentioning faith and then community were key to his sustenance during lockdown. So it was, like I said, it was a wonderful session. And then today we also want to continue in that light, but we're going to consider a little bit different topic today, but within the context of the pandemic and the lockdown. So today we'll be talking about maintaining mental health in the face of pandemic. Maintaining mental health in the face of pandemic. As usual, we want to get you on board. We want you to contribute. We want it to be interactive. As I said the previous week, that the essence of this program is to get us talking. It is not like the usual Bible study or Sunday service where I preach, I sermonize. But this one, I want to get you on board, want to hear your own opinion, want to hear your views, we want to hear, how you're coping, or you want to share examples, life experiences, or people you know. And I believe this content would go a long way to helping others. Now, whilst we wait for some of our key contributors to come up, shortly I will be introducing one of our key contributors, a sister in the church who works in the health profession in Brighton here. She'll be sharing some key nuggets on how to stay mentally fit in the face of the pandemic. Okay, so at the right time, I would introduce her, but we just want to, wait a little as we welcome others online. So please, I want you to quickly call your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, wake them up if they are sleeping. Give them a nudge, tell them to come up live. Great Overcomers Parish page. We want to talk about maintaining mental health in the face of a pandemic. How to remain stable, how to remain sane. So I'm sure there'll be useful tools today that we all would benefit from. Okay. So if we could get our key speaker, our sister Janet, if you're watching, if you could send me the invite so I can share the screen with you. I hope we're able to get that right today. So Janet, if you're there, you want to quickly send us that invite so we can get you on board, and then we would hear from you. Okay, so whilst we wait for Janet to do that, I just want to share, just to set the ball rolling, to get us talking. Those of you that are joining us, you're welcome. This is Great Overcomers Parish in Brighton. We're talking about maintaining mental health in the midst of a pandemic. Maintaining mental health in the midst of a pandemic. Okay, so we're expecting to have our guest contributor tonight, Sister Janet. She would come up shortly. But before she comes up, I just want to set the discussion rolling with 5 steps to maintaining well being, 5 steps to maintaining mental well being. This is as highlighted from the NHS website. So I'm giving credit to the NHS website. I'm just going to talk briefly five steps to maintaining uh, well-being, mental well-being. So they mention number one, they say connect with other people. Connect with other people. That's key. I wouldn't go deeper in it. I'll just touch them briefly, and then we'll wait for Jen to come. I don't want to preempt some of the points she will make. So it talks about connecting with other people. So you can see that the medical profession, they have identified connection with people as a uh, key point in maintaining mental well-being, and that's what we're doing tonight. We're connecting with one another at the comforts of our homes. So it is very important. So connecting with other people is key. Keeping in touch with your community, be that as it may, whatever it is. It is very important that we keep in touch with others. Okay, I see that Sister Jen said she's trying to get us to come up and she's struggling. And then uh, Brother Uyi, I don't know if you could just help her. I've not seen any request here so far. So I have not seen any requests. If you want to send again. Okay. All right. So Sister Jane, try to send again. Let's see what is happening. Yep. Okay. Still nothing. Still nothing. I've not seen anything. Okay. All right, we'll just continue, and then hopefully you'll be trying, and then you will get it. Or maybe, brother Uyi, you just want to try and give a go and see if. Okay, brother Uyi says still unable to join, so definitely something will be wrong with the settings, I believe. Okay, wow. Okay, yep. Just give me a sec. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay, I think what is happening here is I can see that it says Facebook has not reviewed clips from this source. I've been streaming from my mobile phone all this while, so I believe the system is used to that. But now I'm streaming from a laptop, so perhaps it's appearing as a new device to them. So they're just being cautious not to. Okay, all right. So what that will happen is I may have to start streaming from my mobile device and see if that would make any difference. Okay. All right. Try again. Let's see. Try. Is anyone trying? Let's see. Cautious not to. So what that will happen is I may have to start streaming from. Okay. Well, I believe I believe that's the flaw. So the fact that I'm streaming from a new device, so I think Facebook has just picked on it and then trying to restrict that. So maybe that's why it's not coming up. So and unfortunately, I can't cut it off and then come through my mobile phone. So we'll just have to continue and then hopefully maybe in the course of the meeting they might open it up. Okay. All right. Sorry about the apologies, Sister Jane. Apologies. Apologies. I know you've prepared for this session, but like as I said, it's just the settings that is restricting us now. Okay. All right. Let's just continue. Okay. You can feed in. You can just put your response on the chat there. Okay. All right. So that means I will just have to just carry on and then you can just put your feedbacks or whatever you want to share on the chat. Hopefully, we might maybe some other time get you to come up again and share what you have prepared for us tonight. Okay. So let me just go quickly. All right. So 5 steps of maintaining mental well-being. So it did say evidence suggests that there are 5 steps one can take to improve his or her mental well-being. Okay. Number one, I mentioned earlier, connecting with others. Okay. So of course that's something that for those of us that are spiritual, we know that is very important. uh, our ability to connect with others weekly on a weekly basis and Sundays, weekly activities are very key. And then recently, we're beginning to see scientific studies backing the importance of spiritual relationship or spiritual gathering. I think it was last year or 2 years ago that a research carried out in the US for about 40 something thousand persons shows that people that goes to church that have believe in faith that connect with each other tends to live long and also are less likely to fall ill. Okay, so that's a research. You can check that out. I would have checked that source to share with you, but because I didn't prepare to go deep, I thought Sister Jane would anchor the session. So I've not been able. I didn't prepare for that. But you can check that out. Okay. Subsequently, I can bring that source and share with you. So it's very important connecting with others. So in the face of a pandemic, in this lockdown, we want to encourage you as much as possible, every means possible. Make sure you connect with people, and it's important to know the kind of people you connect with. Not because you want to maintain good relationship and then you force yourself on relationships that are not identical with yours, or people that will not share the same faith belief or whatever beliefs with you. So it's very important that you connect, have good relationship. Okay, build a sense of belonging. Connection with others build a sense of belonging and also increases one's self-worth. Okay, it also gives us an opportunity to share positive experience. That's why in the church we try to give people the opportunity to share testimony. When people come up and say testimony time, praise the Lord, people think, they don't have something to do. No, it gives them that opportunity to share positive experience. And when you talk about positive experience, it improves your mental well-being. Okay. The essence of staying mentally alert and fit is remaining mentally sound, maintaining the thoughts that gives you pleasure, happiness, and fond memories. Okay, so that's what happened when people come up in church and they are sharing their testimonies. It builds it gives them that opportunity to share positive experience. Also, connecting with others provide emotional support and allow you to support others, okay, and a whole lot more, okay, and a whole lot more. It helps you to provide emotional support and also to support others that I need, doing something positive to touch the life of people that are less privileged than yours increases one's self-worth. Okay, your ability to reach out to people to change the lives or meet the need of people that you're better off, that your circumstance and situation, however bad it may seem, better off than theirs, tends to give you that euphoric, experience. It tends to make you feel happy. At least, we are all human beings. We are all selfish beings. Put it mildly, we're all selfish beings. The fact that you know that your situation is better than others tends to make you feel even better. Though we may not agree, but that's the truth. That's the truth because we're all created as selfish beings. Yeah. So when you help people and you support them, it tends to also give you that experience. So what do we do? If possible, we're encouraged to take time each day to be with family members. Of course, with the restrictions, we can't do that, but you can arrange conversation, Zoom, talk with family members, talk with friends that share fond memories with you. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. You can also arrange a day, a meeting, Zoom meeting or Skype meeting, phone call, conference call with family members. Keep in touch with people. Okay, we're also encouraged to try switching off the TV to talk or play a game with your children or friends or family members within your household. Okay, so many other things we can do, but there is a don't here. It is a don't say do not rely on technology or social media alone to build relationship. It is easy to get into the habit of only ever texting messages or emailing people. Okay, technology is good. We've seen the advancement, we've seen the importance it has made in the context of this COVID and lockdown. But yes, we should not rely on that, alone completely. Okay, now that's that. Number two, remember we talk about number one, we talk about connect with others. If you're just joining us, we're talking about maintaining mental well-being in the face of a pandemic. So we've just talked about connecting with others can help you. Number two, we want to talk about be physically active. Be physically active. I remember that this was one of the things we talked about earlier, on the inaugural edition of this program. We talk about physical exercise. So it's very important. Okay, at least you don't need people to be active. You can be active at home. You can, if you have a back garden, you can go and do some exercise. Not like the initial one that we're all completely locked in. You can stroll to your community park or to the public areas and do some sort of exercise that would help you. Okay, so be active. Be active. Being active is not only great for your physical health and fitness. Evidence also shows it can also improve your mental well-being. Okay, it can improve your mental well-being. So being active also raises your self-esteem. It raises your self-esteem. When you're very active, you feel happy with yourself. Also helping you to set goals or challenges and achieve them. Okay, being active also causes some chemical changes in your brain, which can help to stimulates positive change in your mood. Okay, so when you do some exercise, you feel that all those doom and gloom looks and spirit and moods will just leave you. All of a sudden, you feel excited. All of a sudden, you feel positive. So that's what being active can do. Also, how do you do this? Find free activities to help you get fit. Okay, start running. You can do skipping at home. uh, Find there are at the initial set of this pandemic, we had some fantastic freelance fitness instructors that were putting content on YouTube on a daily basis to keep people active, and it did help a lot. So there are quite a lot of things you can do. Everyone can be active, even if you're physically disabled, you still can be active. There are exercises that you can do. So please find out and then look for the one that best fits to you. Okay. Now, number three, very quickly, Sister Jane. I hope you're contributing. I want to see your contributions here. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe subsequently next week we can give you the opportunity to just summarize this talk, and then you share that idea you want to share with us. But definitely we'll get you on board. So next week we'll come back using our mobile phone, or hopefully the Facebook would have uh, ratified this whatever this new device I'm using. So maybe it might allow us to do so. So number three. So in the next few minutes, we're going to wrap up. So number three, it talks about learning new skills, maintaining mental health in the face of a pandemic. Okay, learning new skills is key. Okay, learning new skills is key. We want to continue that, and I hope that you all can see me. I hope that you can hear me. I've been informed that we're having some glitches. It might just be because of the praise God. I hope you all can hear and see me. Okay, okay, yep. All right, so we just carry on, and hopefully we will get this going. We talk about learning new skills. Okay. Praise God. I hope you all can hear and see me. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I will do is, sorry, Uyi, I didn't see that your contribution that you said we should try and hold the meeting from our mobile phone, and then so everyone can join. Okay. So we just carry on. I think what I will do now, I will just break this session quickly and then live stream from the mobile phone and see the difference it would make. Okay. So for those of you that have just joined us, sorry, we're just going to pause for uh, 15 or 20 seconds and then we'll come back. So please don't go away. Wait for us. We'll come back. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't see that's your contribution that you said